Eto, panoorin natin ang Bini, my favorite. Kahapon pa ako sobrang kaya naman pala dito tayo. Okay. Dito tayo pala dapat. Okay. Check. Okay. So Bini, yesterday nag-stream ako dun sa isang channel ko dun sa Jamcast. People might see it, might have seen it. And eto, yun nga, yung Bini, ang nation's girl group, made history as the first Filipino homegrown Filipino music act to play at Coachella. Teka, dito tayo. And it's ako sa totoo lang, hindi naman ako fan actually ng Coachella since it became hindi na siya ang Coachella kasi dati rock eh. And somewhere along the way naging naging pop, naging mga Lady Gaga, tapos naging mga K-pop, at ngayon nandiyan ang Bini. Naging mga Sabrina Carpenter, gano'n na yung tugtugan, di ba? And nothing against those, but hindi ko generation yon, hindi ko trip yon until nauso ang P-pop. Anyway, Bini, ilang months nilang ilang months nilang pinaghandaan yan. It was announced somewhere late last year. So na-confirm yung Coachella appearance nila. And yesterday it became reality. They played 10 songs. Ito yung una, Shaggy D. 'Di ba? Sa mga hindi nakakakilala sa Bini, hindi familiar sa music nila, yung Shaggy D, it is really Shaggy D, siya po. The kids game that they turned into a track, and now they're singing it in Coachella. Naging EDM track siya, and it's a very catchy song. It has intricate dances. Hindi ko kayang sayawin yan ever. Anyway, I can't dance any dance to begin with. But Bini turned it into one of their more popular songs. Not their most popular kasi siyempre pantropiko pa rin yan. Salamin. Yung mga lagi, di ba? Pero itong Shaggy D, they also played 10 yun eh. Zero Pressure, yung hindi nila kinanta yung Cherry on Top eh. Pero of course, ang ending nila was Pantropico. And then yung Salamin, Carrera. And it was glorious. I am very proud, and whether you like P-pop or not, this is a momentous cultural event. Whether you like Coachella or not, or whether whether this is not your genre or not your generation, people who appreciate the arts should I think most of artists naman, unless yung mga bitter talaga, I think they'd see this as a great achievement. Whether kasi yung Coachella kasi medyo medyo madaming hindi fan yan kasi kung ano-anong mga klaseng performances ginagawa dyan. But at the end of the day, it's still Coachella. It's still the biggest concert stage in the world, music festival, and being able to play here would give a very substantial exposure to anyone. Okay, and hopefully ganun na mangyari dito sa Bini. The thing is, ang hopes ko na lang siguro is sana they stick to their roots in as in wag silang mag masyadong sumabay doon sa trends ng international scene, ng international market. Kasi pwedeng pwedeng I don't know. It might baka mawala yung nila, yung Filipino identity, cultural, kasi they're cultural bearers of the Philippines to the world right now. And it'll be sad kung mawawala yung Pinoy identity nila because they tried too hard to fit in sa international market. Parang Blackpink, 'di ba? Yung Blackpink kasi parang dati K-pop 'yun eh. Ngayon parang medyo nawala na, and they had their medyo iba na yung aura nila, 'di ba? Masyado silang sexualized, ganyan. But it's not too bad if they become like the Blackpink girls, 'di ba? Mayo maging parang susunod na Lisa si Maloy, no? Some of the girls probably doesn't have the personality to become Blackpink, parang ganun. Pero you can picture them parang maging ambassador in the Paris Fashion Week. Those are things that I really don't care anything for, but I suppose it's good for the culture. It will be definitely good for them financially, 'di ba? As in sobrang tindi ng mga brand deals nun. As in hundreds of millions of dollars minsan. Ang sabi, si Jisoo ng Blackpink is like sa Dior, yung Dior contract niya is like 200 million plus. Something like that. Basta hundreds of millions. The others, yung mga Chanel yung iba nasa 50 million, ganyan. And it's gonna be really lucrative. I don't know, kasi hindi ko alam kung ilang years pa yung yung kontrata ng Bini, kasi nasa kontrata sila eh. And maybe afterwards they'd be open to single, kumaga solo projects, solo tawag dito, solo brand deals and all. But at the end of the day, they will always be Bini together, 'di ba? Despite, kasi wala nang, kahit ano pang gawin mo diyan, unless magkaroon ng napakatinding legal bullshit, they're gonna be Bini for the rest of their lives. Okay? And this just their discography right now, and also lalo na itong breakthrough nila sa Coachella, especially if magtuloy-tuloy yan na it takes them to the stratosphere of popularity, as long as they don't mess up. Kasi that could happen, 'di ba? That could happen. Tawag dito, that could happen, but it's also, tingin ko hindi masyadong yun. Tingin ko mabait naman tong mga Beanie Girls. And what I'm trying to say is basically legend status is already secured for the group, for the girls, for the individuals. Probably lockdown na yung, these are probably future national artists later on. And it's it's well deserved, 'di ba? Truly uh Filipino international music pioneers. Kasi dati nagkaroon naman tayo, of course, they're not the first to break through. Dati we had Freddie Aguilar, yung mga ganyan, sina Lea Salonga. But uh, those are far and few in between. Unfortunately, despite the Philippines having the notoriety of being the best musicians in the world, 'di ba? For some unfortunate reason, di talaga wala if we don't hit the charts, the Koreans, South Koreans were able to do that, and they laid out the template. Aminin na natin ng ano tayo, highly inspired at nanggaya naman talaga yung P-pop doon. Wag na nating itanggi, 'di ba? Hindi naman masama 'yun. It's called learning, 'di ba? When you see something that works, then copy it. Ganun lang naman yung ano eh. Yung K-pop, nanggaya din lang naman sa mga Amerikano yan, tsaka sa West. So there's nothing wrong with it. And there's nothing to be ashamed of it. Diba? It's called being smart. Diba? If you see something's working and then pagpipilitan mo yung something that doesn't, just because ewan, 'di ba? Then that's stupid. If you want to be smart, if you want to succeed, then follow the winning formula, 'di ba? And what else? And Beanie, and soon later on, SB19 is gonna be performing at Lollapalooza. And hopefully may mga sumunod pa na mga Pinoy acts. Maybe, let's see, malay mo maisingit nila yung mga Cup of Joe, 'di ba? Yung mga Dionella and others, 'di ba? Yung maybe Four of Spades will do it. I don't know, who knows kung sinong who's gonna take over, but definitely Beanie, probably next year sana makapag Coachella na rin ng SB19. Hopefully Beanie becomes a regular in Coachella with bigger and bigger stage eventually. That would be well, I think that's the goal, and that would be fantastic if it happens. Yun! Trending ng matindi ang Beanie because of their Coachella performance, and it's congratulations again sa Beanie. Okay, what else? Uy, sino to? Zara said hi. Sinong Zara? Ilan ang kilala kong Zara?